Hi, I'm Alexander Tan. I am a board certified clinical neuropsychologist working at Children's Hospital of Orange County, which is a pediatric hospital setting in Southern California. I am board certified through the American Board of Professional Psychology / the American Board of Clinical Neuropsychology, and I have been board certified for about 2 years now. So, in terms of what I do, pediatric neuropsychologists are licensed psychologists with expertise in the assessment and consultation regarding neurobehavioral and neurodevelopmental disorders in children and adolescents with various comorbid neurological and congenital conditions. Personally, I specialize in working with children born with congenital heart disease or other cardiac risk factors, such as those who have survived cardiac arrests. And on a national level, I currently hold various leadership positions within the Cardiac Neurodevelopmental Outcome Collaborative, HeartSight, and also currently serve as the president of the Asian Neuropsychological Association. And so, love my job. It requires a lot of juggling, but I do enjoy the diversity of roles that come with my position. So I direct the Cardiac Neurodevelopmental Program. So I wear many hats there. I oversee the program operations and the development of the program. I conduct neuropsychological evaluations for children with congenital heart disease. I supervise a cardiac neurodevelopmental rotation and participate in didactic teaching for interns and fellows. And then I also oversee our research study investigating neuropsychological outcomes in congenital heart disease. So love that my job is never boring. There's always exciting progress to be made. I have been in professional practice for 5 years. And along the way, I decided that it was important for me to get board certified. And I believe the specialty of psychology can continue to improve the quality of its clinical services, especially for patients and families from underrepresented and marginalized backgrounds, as well as the diversification of providers from those backgrounds. So I was inspired myself to get board certified so that I could contribute to this improvement on an individual level, to be confident in the quality of my own clinical services, and to, on a national level, personally add to the diversification of board certified providers. I think of board certification as an assurance of quality, and as part of that, as a protection to consumers. And so whenever I am providing services, there's a confidence there that I'm providing high quality services to my patients and families, and that they can be assured that they are receiving services, high quality services that are a protection for them as well. So, board certification has also contributed to my professional activities. So throughout my early career, I have been mindful of the gaps that exist in the promotion of brain health and culturally diverse and minority communities. And so, as well as the gaps in training and mentorship of students and trainees from various diverse backgrounds and underrepresented backgrounds. So board certification has really enhanced my ability to make those national contributions related to these areas by opening up a lot of opportunities for service, for leadership, and for advocacy. So really adding that high impact to all of my efforts that I feel like would have been weakened without kind of that board certification status. And so I always heavily encourage board certification, and for anyone that's interested in pursuing board certification, I do think it's much easier to achieve if you can plan ahead, particularly in my specialty in clinical neuropsychology, just because the pathway, it includes multiple steps. You have to obtain education during your doctoral studies, clinical experience at the externship and internship levels, and then a 2-year postdoctoral fellowship that's required for board certification in clinical neuropsychology. So it just does require some, I think, thinking ahead and planning ahead. So I think really taking advantage of all the resources that are available to you, whether it's through organizations like the American Board of Professional Psychology, or I would also highlight the American Psychological Association, including Division 4 of the Society for Clinical Neuropsychology, if you're interested in the clinical neuropsychology specialty. There's many helpful resources out there to support you along the way. that I would definitely take advantage of. And then also, I really think it's valuable to find opportunities for mentorship. And so, really connecting with a mentorship kind of community can really help with encouraging you along the way and holding you accountable to continue to make progress. And so, those are just some ways that I found it helpful to really be successful in pursuing board certification. So I would just end by saying, if you have any questions or want more information, you can visit the American Board of Professional Psychology website. That's abpp.org. And they have a lot of great information to help orient you and guide you as you go along your journey. So I hope you consider board certification through the American Board of Professional Psychology, and wish you the best of luck in pursuing that. Thank you.